The feelings of guilt, shame, and unworthiness plague Christians today, but there are 5 powerful keys that can free you from having those feelings and being condemned by them, and they will help you be a better Christian. So the first of these is prayer. But do you know what prayer really looks like? Prayer is communicating with the Father through the Holy Spirit.
So here's where many of us often miss the point of prayer. It's not just about telling God your needs or yelling at him for why he didn't do something or expressing our offenses or pain, right? Prayer is truly about talking and listening, this two-way street. If I were to just sit here and yell at Courtney all the things that I wanted and needed and didn't like about her, this probably wouldn't be a great relationship.
It would not go well.
And neither would your relationship with God if that's all you're doing. But this whole thing about two-way streets actually requires for us to learn how to hear him. To do that, check out the video pinned below on how to hear God.
So the second key is putting our faith into action.
And even though salvation isn't achieved through works, faith is proven by them. So there's a term for living our life like our actions really don't matter. It's called cheap grace. And yes, while Jesus' death, burial, and resurrection was payment in full for all of our disobedience, and it bridges this impossible gap between us and God,
at the same time, we are to work out that salvation. We are to actively love God and those that he's placed around us. God's forgiveness and mercy and grace don't mean that how we behave doesn't matter.
You won't want to miss this key to being a better version of who you are. We aren't only to be disciples. We're not supposed to just be learning and consuming and growing into the men and women we're designed to be or created by the Creator to be. We're also supposed to be making disciples.
Don't miss this crucial part of following Jesus. It's up to each one of us to help others grow as disciples and then for them to go and multiply by making more disciples. This is an ongoing multiplication process.
Yeah, let's do more than just show up and consume. How about we actually grow together? We challenge each other and be a part of each other's life and building each other into who God created each other to be.
Yeah. Here's the 4th key to becoming a better Christian. This key will help you get personally familiar with who God is, with his character, his voice, and how he interacts with and works through imperfect and very messy people. And the fact that he does that is a huge encouragement to me, and hopefully it is to you too.
You may have heard about this key, but not like this. So this 4th key is to read and study through the Bible. But it's not going to be about going through the motions and checkboxing all the scriptures that you're supposed to actually have. It's knowing that this text gives us insight into the very heart of God. So just imagine how your life walking with God would change if you knew his heart at every moment.
Yeah.
Get ready. This is the 5th key in becoming a better Christian. What gets our attention, our investment, and our priorities? It's whatever we worship. And we all worship something.
Yeah, many of us have missed what worship actually looks like. It's not about a song set. Worship is a heart posture. It's a body posture. It's an attitude of giving everything that we have and everything we are for God's purpose and for the purpose of making him known to others. Worship is putting ourselves and our circumstances in proper perspective as compared to God.
Yeah, if you're ready to worship God, type "only you God" in the comments and subscribe today.